So this video is a follow-up to another video I've made earlier in the year talking about the Hauppauge HD PVR 2 and how it works. I'm not sure if this will be much of a help considering that I don't keep up nor research on a lot of things, but this has happened to me recently, and I thought that this would help others if they do have the same capture card in their possession. If you remember a while ago, I posted an update on my YouTube channel after I did a livestream deep cleaning my Hauppauge HD PVR 2. Near the tail end of that stream, I tried to display Chrono as an example. Unfortunately, nothing was being displayed, and I thought that my capture card was out of commission. Thankfully, that is not the case. I immediately realized that my capture card can still record through HDMI and component video. However, it seemed like the input cables for S-Video stopped working, so I ended up ordering a new pair off of Hauppauge's official website. I've waited half a month for them, just so you know. Once I got these cables through the mail, I tested them out to see if they worked. To my surprise, they didn't. I also checked to see if the cables behind my entertainment center were connected properly. While they were indeed connected properly, in spite of my cluttered cable management, I failed to see that the button for my S-Video cable selector was set to input 2 instead of input 1, where the original PlayStation is connected to. After pressing the correct button, I turned on Hauppauge Capture to see if the footage was displayed. Sure enough, there was. However, the footage that was being displayed wasn't in the correct color. The colors of the game were black and red, kind of like a Virtual Boy game. I then tested out the quote-unquote defective S-Video cable inputs and realized that they weren't defective at all, although they did have the same problems like the new cables, black and red footage. HDMI and components still worked, but not S-Video. This really confused me. Then I remembered something involving computers, and that's the power cycle method. What that entails is you removing the battery from your laptop, or unplugging the power cord from the wall if you have a desktop, then make sure that the power supply isn't plugged in, and press the power button for about 15 seconds or 30 seconds. I always count all the way up to 30 seconds just to be on the safe side. After that, reinsert your battery or plug the power cable back into the wall if you have a desktop, turn on your laptop, and things should be smooth sailing, meaning that you shouldn't have any small glitches that can happen to you every once in a while. The same thing could happen to you if you have a Hauppauge HD PVR 2 and, possibly, your preferred capture card of choice that relies on power. So you're probably thinking, all I need to do is unplug my power cable from the capture card for 15 to 30 seconds and that's it, right? Wrong. Yes, you need to unplug it from power in order for it to work properly, but you will also have to make sure that your USB cable is still plugged into your computer while this happens. Here are the steps. First, make sure that the USB cable is connected from your capture card to your computer. Do not disconnect it. Next, unplug your power cable from your capture card and wait for about 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Again, I always count to 30 seconds. After that's done, then connect to power. Now, turn on Hauppauge Capture and see if your footage is normal. And from there, it should be back to normal. Now you can record to your heart's content without worrying that you might end up recording Virtual Boy lookalikes. If this is happening to you now and you've been wondering if there is a fix for this, try this method. It might help you out a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.